Nick Diaz is a month away from one of the biggest fights of his career, and fans are concerned after a new video emerges of him. Obviously, Nick Diaz is set to return at UFC 310, but yeah, this video is very concerning. We're going to talk about that as well as other MMA news. Welcome to JackMMA, where we recap all the news that is going on in MMA right now. We're going to talk about later the Nick Diaz video and what I know about the situation, digging into things. Is it legit? Is it not? First, let's start off with some news. First things first, Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic is taking place this weekend, and the UFC countdown just got released, and Stipe Miocic literally called Jon Jones a bitch. You gotta take a look.
Bring it on. The consensus ready?
See, the disrespect, you calling me a bitch, Stipe. The disrespect didn't have to happen. You're gonna wish you didn't say that.
Jon Jones responded on Twitter saying, hiring black fighters to mimic me will not help you, Stipe. And you shouldn't have called me a bitch. That's disrespectful. Wasn't necessary. Let's play. Hashtag UFC countdown. A little more heat on this fight, and I'm going to give you guys my prediction later on this week. KSI and Tommy Fury rematch is in the works. Now, we've been hearing rumors of this for a while. As you guys recall, last year, KSI fought Tommy Fury in a very close fight. Could have gone either way. This rumor kind of sparked when Tommy Fury was set to appear in a show, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It was supposed to start filming in a month, but out of nowhere, Tommy Fury apparently pulled out of this because he got a quote-unquote lucrative offer to return to the ring. Now, obviously, there wasn't a lot of options you could choose from, like Jake Paul. He's fighting Mike Tyson, so we know it's not him. So fans automatically thought this could be a KSI rematch, and KSI looking to return next year. But we have a big update. Tom Aspinall himself has updated everyone on the situation, even saying that he has heard that is in the works. Take a look.
Single one we actually made for KSI. I don't know if you know KSI.
Yeah, I know KSI. I've met him a couple of times.
Oh yeah? Oh,
like
awesome.
Him. Nice guy. Rematch is coming up with Tommy Fury, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I hope so. I hope so. Room on the street.
Are you guys gonna watch that rematch? Let me know in the comment section below. Jon Jones also uploaded a video of him working on his 12-6 elbows. As you guys know, this rule is finally in the books. It is now legal to do after a long time. Jon Jones obviously had that infamous loss by 12-6 elbow where he got disqualified. That's his only loss in his career. Now I gotta ask you guys something. Do you guys remember Kris Mountinho? Does this name even sound familiar? Well, if you recall, about 3 years ago, Sean O'Malley fought Kris Mountinho. Kris Mountinho fought him on very short notice. It was like a week's notice or something like that, and he got battered throughout the fight and basically lasted 3 rounds. It was like a real life Rocky situation. Kris Mountinho was just marching forward, and it really did seem that there were some holes in Sean O'Malley's game at the time. And after that, Kris Mountinho just had terrible luck. His next UFC fight, he lost in the first round, then got cut from the organization, and finally looked like he was going to get his chance on the Conor McGregor tough season. But Conor McGregor actually made the UFC kick some guys out of that season because he wanted his own Irish guys to be on the show. And Kris Mountinho, for some unknown reason, was one of those prospects that got cut from the show. But now, as of yesterday, he is 5-0 since leaving the UFC, which means I think they should give him another opportunity. I think this is a crazy update. I say give him another chance. I was so surprised when they cut him in the first place. Carlos Prates knocked out Neil Magny in the first round last Saturday in his main event at the UFC Apex, and Carlos has had such a great year with 4 knockouts, like all of them walk-off KOs. This guy's looking like a hot prospect, and he called out Jack Della Maddalena to fight in February on that Perth card. Finally, before we get to the main story, Paddy Pimblett was seen absolutely going off in Molly McCann's restaurant. Molly McCann just opened up some sort of restaurant, and Paddy Pimblett decided to visit and ate the whole menu. Take a look, guys. You guys got to see this.
I think I've just ordered the full menu, so it's going off, as they say. First ever ribs, that was a polpetta there, unbelievable. Bolognese fries. I'm gonna eat the deli meat sub first. Got all sorts on it. For me, that's my favourite. The chicken Caesar as well after it. These are fat bastard, isn't he?
But what you guys have been waiting for, Nick Diaz, right? What is going on with Nick Diaz? As I said, UFC 310 is coming up, and Nick Diaz was expected to fight Vicente Luque. This was going to be the big return for Nick Diaz. Obviously, he had the whole thing where, you know, he got suspended for marijuana usage, came back against Robbie Lawler looking like a shell of himself, and this was going to be his big comeback. You know, maybe he actually gets a win. This fight was scheduled for August, but was canceled due to quote-unquote travel issues, and was rebooked for December, right, which is coming up in a month. Brings us all to what happened on Saturday night. Now, Saturday night, all of a sudden, this video started trending of Nick Diaz, you know, looking crazy. You guys gotta take a look, and we'll talk about it.
Nick!
What? What are you doing?
Are you okay?
Who's that for?
Are you alright?
Yes.
Now, I want to break this down because we don't know, is this Nick Diaz? Is this not Nick Diaz? Let's talk about it. So I want to get into reasons why it might not be him and reasons why it could be him. And we're actually going to break this down properly because we don't know. This is all alleged. This might not be him. This could be a lookalike. So let's get into it. Why do I think it's him? First of all, the obvious, right? The name is there. It's the same name. He looks like Nick Diaz, the body type, the face. He sounds like Nick Diaz. I mean, this is extremely coincidental if it's not Nick Diaz. Now, I am hearing some reports that apparently Nick Diaz's girlfriend posted this. I did a lot of research on this, trying to find the location, trying to find everything. It kind of led to just dead ends. But all I can say is that Nick Diaz's girlfriend did reportedly post this. Now, this might not be true. This is, you know, not reliable. So, guys, this is just all rumors at this point. But if she posted it, this could mean either one of two things. This is just a totally innocent, you know, Nick Diaz being an idiot and we don't have anything to worry about. Or something even crazier where maybe Nick Diaz is on a lot of drugs. Maybe he is doing meth like the rumors are circulating on the internet. Personally, I think if the girlfriend did post this, this does seem a little bit more towards the innocent side, but it very well might not because you could kind of hear a little bit concern from the girl's voice in the video. And for all we know, maybe the girlfriend did not post this. We don't know. And also in this video, if you close in, I mean, he is lighting. It looks like something like grass, like a weed or something like that. Not the normal weed that Nick Diaz smokes, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. I mean, it just looks like grass. I mean, I've seen some people try to say this might be fireworks or something like that. Look, all I know is that if this is him and this is really bad, I mean, I feel terrible for Nick Diaz. I mean, I don't know what is going on. He literally looks like a crackhead. Like, I live in New York City. I've been on the subways. Like, I know crackheads when I see one, and this would look like one to me. Very concerning when I first saw the video. I've been hesitant to really even talk about it too much because I don't know how legit this is. I will let you know if there is any updates. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to be uploading my prediction for UFC 309. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best fan base in MMA. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.